Hello friends, myself is Dr. C.B. Pawar, Head of the Department of Zoology, Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Mahavidyalaya, Umarga. Friends, today I am going to take your paper number 16A, that is the Fishery Science Post. Actually, there are two papers of the Fishery Science. Paper first of this semester 5th, then paper second is in the semester 6th is there. So we will concentrate around this our paper number first of the fishery science. In this fishery science there are some chapters. Among these, first chapter is known as the name of the chapter is Introduction of the Fishes. So in introduction, so you will have to concentrate around the what type of fishes is there, or what are the fishes are there, what is the particular character or the some important features present inside the fishes, as well as their number or how much number obtained up till now. So all these information, all these aspects are covered in this your chapter number first, that is the introduction of the fishes. Clear? Then again question arises in our mind is that what is fishes? So that is very difficult to say the actual definition of the fishes. So in broad senses, all the aquatic animals, they are present inside the sea water or the marine water. So their number is little but large. But among these animals, so these animals say they are the vertebrate animals. So the number of the pisces or the fishes is little but larger is there. So up till now there are near about the 50,000 of the species observed of the total vertebrate animals. So among these animals there are some tetrapods animals, then likewise there are some the pisces. Or when you go through the basic, that is the classification of zoology. In classification of zoology, actually it is divided into two groups, group A and group B, or group first and group second. In group first there is a animals named as a Agnathan or Agnatha, means first group is Agnatha and second group, that is the Gnathostomata. So what is Agnatha and what is the Gnathostomata? So A means absent, Gnatha means jaw. So those animals do not have jaw. Such animals, they belong to the Agnathan animals. Likewise, in case of some animals, they are having jaw or jaw bearing animals. So those animals, they are having jaw, they are known as the Gnathostomatian animals. Then we will see now in the Gnathostomata there is again bifurcated into two, that is the superclass first and superclass second. In superclass first there is a tetrapods and another one is the pisces, means two super classes is there. One super class having tetrapod animals, tetra means four, poda means animals. So those animals possesses four legs. So these animals, they are kept under the super class tetrapods. Then another group, that is the pisces. So see, in a large quantity of pisces showing their importance, means that the pisces here again divided into two types of pisces or two types of fishes are there. So all these fishes and their types, they are totally depend on the what type of the endoskeleton. So it is been divided on the basis of the endoskeleton. The fishes mainly are of two types. So that is depending on the what type of the endoskeleton they have. So generally there are two types of the endoskeleton. So endoskeleton, if in the form of cartilaginous, then such types of the fishes, they belong to the cartilaginous type of the fishes. Then second, those fishes, they are having their endoskeleton in the form of bones. So such fishes, they are known as the bony fishes or the osteichthyes type of the fishes. Means oste means bones, ichthys means fishes. Means such fishes or fishes, they are known as the bony fish or the osteichthyes type of the fish. So this is the differentiated point or characters in between the two groups of the fishes or the fishes. So in the general characters, very first character, that is the fishes, they are cold-blooded animals. Then these animals, they are having gills for the purpose of respiration. Means respiration is mean with the help of the gills only. So the fishes or fishes, they are main aquatic animals. So these animals, they are mainly prepared to live in the water media or the aquatic media. So this is your first point of the general character. Then in second point, the body is divisible into three parts, that is the head, trunk and tail. Means that body is divided into three parts, head, trunk and the tail is there. Then another point or another character is the body of the fishes covered with, or entire body is covered with the skeleton. So the scales, they are again of different types. Some scales, they are of placoid types, some monas, they are the cosmoid, gyanoid or the ctenoid type of the scales. Means all these scales, they are having their differentiated in position is there. So those fishes or fishes, they are having the placoid type of the scales. Means generally placoid type of the scales, they are present inside the elasmo branch type of the fishes. So elasmo branch in fishes means these fishes, they are having their endoskeleton is in the form of cartilaginous form. Means all the type of the elasmo branch in fishes, they are having the placoid type of the scales. For example, the shark or the scoliodon. In scoliodon, you may find such types of the placoid scales there. Then in the bony fishes, another types of the scales such as the cycloid scales, placoid scales and the ctenoid scale, gyanoid. So such types of the scales, they are mainly found in the bony type of the fishes is there. So again, the respiration, as I told earlier, respiration is made with the help of the gills also. So gills are the main respiratory organ in the fishes or the fishes are there. Then on the head, on either side of the body, there are two eyes. These eyes are located laterally just towards the anterior portion, tip of the body or anterior most portion of the body, or on the head there are two eyes are there. Means eyes are located towards the head or on the head surface is there. Likewise, nostrils is present. Nostrils is again of two types, external nostril as well as the internal nostrils. So generally internal nostrils is absent in the bony fishes or the cartilaginous type of the fishes. Commonly fishes don't have the such types of the internal nostrils, but there are some exceptional fishes, they are having the such types of the internal nostrils. Say for example in the dipnoi or the lungfishes. So lungfishes, they are having the such types of body there. Then another point is the fishes or fishes, they are having lateral line. Laterally placed, there is a lateral line. So this lateral line includes the lateral sense organ. So sense organs are located towards the lateral line. So what is the use of this the sense organ? So these sense organ, they are used during the time of the swimming, during the time of the in the aquatic media. So to measure the actual or to check the actual type of the pressure of water. So water pressure is checked by means of the such types of the organs present towards the laterally. So these organs, they are known as the lateral sense organs are there. Then another point is about the fins. The fishes, they are having actually two types of the fins, paired fins and the unpaired fins. Paired fins means their number is 2, one on either side. Then those fishes, they are the unpaired fish. So unpaired fishes, they are having single set of the fins are there. So then another point for the nervous system. So in case of Pisces, they are having two types. The nervous system is divided into two parts, that is the brain and the spinal cord. Then the 10 pairs of cranial nerves. So cranial nerves, they are 10 in number. In case of another animals, there are somewhat 12 pairs also, but here in this case, in Pisces, their number is of the 10. Then digestive system is again well developed type of the digestive system is there. Then the kidney is mesonephric type of the kidney. So kidney is mesonephric type of the kidney. Then sexes are separate. In case of Scoliodon, the specially male is having clasper. Male is having clasper. So this is the distinguishing character in between this male and female type of the Scoliodon. So such types of the cases, the sexes are here, the separate sexes are there. Then the Pisces, they are oviparous in nature. There are two types of the natures generally, that is the oviparous as well as the viviparous. So what is the difference in between these two? Ovi in first letters stand O. First letter O stands for egg or ova. First letter stands for the ova or ovule. Is the giving birth through the egg only. In case of the first is the oviparous. Then in second part, viviparous means giving direct birth to the young ones. There are some fishes, they are also giving direct birth to their young ones. So such types of the condition is known as the viviparous in nature. So these are the some common or general important general characters of the fishes. Thank you.